No more tequila for Tommy. The subtitle budget is not there, okay?
Last one to the airport buys breakfast. Day one.
Yes.
The second I saw you in the United Lounge, like, all jokes aside, we're gonna roast each other this whole episode. I am a fucking massive fan. Like,
Fuck off.
Tommy, I am Sons of Anarchy is one of my favorite shows of all time. I am a massive fan. When I saw you got cast on Force, I was like, oh my God, he's gonna be in the universe like this. But then when I saw you come in the lounge, I was like, oh my God, because I didn't know we were gonna be on the same flight. They didn't tell us. I was like, oh my God, and I said to Coops, my videographer, I was like, holy fuck, dude, it's Tommy Flanagan. And he came walking up and I was like, hey, Tommy, like, I'm a big fan, I'm on Ghost.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew who I was.
Yeah, to me, I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Because you don't watch any of the shows, so I was like, I didn't know if you knew who I was. Bro.
It's not so much I don't watch the shows, I just don't watch anything.
Right. And I'm not saying it in a bad or in a negative way, but within seconds, he goes, oh, I'm going to the bar, you want something? And I thought he was gonna get whatever. I was like, I'm good, like, I've been drinking all night anyways. He's like, you pussy. And I was like, so then he goes to the bar, comes back with 3 drinks for me, my videographer, and him, sits down at the lounge, takes his jacket off, and he didn't look at his phone one time. We just had a conversation for like 2 hours. Our flight was delayed. He kept getting more drinks. It was
like proper human beings.
Yeah.
It was the greatest like 2 hours of my life. And then after that, forget it. We was roasting each other on the flight, like all this stuff. Like it
Never stopped from that point on. It was just fucking you little tiny fucking Middle Earth bastard.
We're gonna have to put what he said under it.
No, we don't need that.
But for real though, like you showed me love from the jump, and it could not have been more of what, like, I did not expect that, and it could not have been any better. And I love you. You're a great guy. But
man,
that's all you're getting this episode. I'm shitting on you the rest of the time.
But you know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, fuck you. Let's get back to normal now.
Yeah. Oh, you piece of shit. Why are you wearing slippers?
It was
because
so funny.
I'm fucking old as fuck. Bucket stocks.
It was so funny though. I'm in my room, we getting dressed and shit. And then you on the phone, and he was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And he's like, bro, we in Mike's room, come up. I'm like, oh shit. I'm getting dressed. I'm like, before we leave, like what I like to do before I go out, before I ever go out anywhere, I gotta make sure the system is empty. I had to take a shit. Right? I had to shit. So I was on the toilet. I overhear him on the phone. Yo, then he tells me, yo, Tommy's coming up. I'm like, shit. I'm shitting. I'm trying to speed it up.
Not a good first impression.
I'm like, fuck. I'm like, damn, it's all right. Maybe he'll be okay with it. Whatever. Who fucking cares? Whatever. He gets up there. He's like, Michael, you fucking shitted. That's how you greet me. I'm like, damn, bro. My bad, bro. I'm like, listen, man, I had to go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I was a wee bit drunk by that point. So.
Yeah, a little bit. So I asked you this question when I first met you because I didn't know like if you were going to do the podcast, this and that. You said you wanted to, but I just
Did I?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
You said.
You did slip me.
Unless you're a liar.
You did slip me an envelope full of money. Which,
I did.
A little bribery,
A
little quid pro quo.
But I want you. I do want you to tell the story on how you got into it because you told me already at the airport, but it's such a fucking cool story. And
my story? How I got any acting?
Yeah.
I ain't telling you that story.
Oh, all right.
That was personal. I ain't telling you nothing personal.
All right. Well, what's your favorite color
Name,
then?
fucking serial number. That's it. My favorite color, green. That's it.
Green? I like green.
All right. Well, Michael, give us one.
The crew has it.
And that was a lovely interview with Tommy Flanagan. Thank you so much, Tommy.
Instagram, Where's 22 on TikTok.
Gianni vlogs.
No, Gianni, you mentioned that you'd always dreamt of acting since you were a kid, and so that's cool. And in the neighbourhood I grew up in, you just don't even. It doesn't come into your mind because it's. Yeah, like you got to be a tough guy. You can't be an actor. Actors are all fucking. Right. So any thoughts I had as a kid was quickly crushed, and then I had, I got attacked by 5 pricks in Glasgow with very sharp knives. and they put holes in me, and this fucking Mars bar. And a good friend of mine, Robert Carlyle, said, Tommy, I was a DJ at the time. It was all rave scene. This is back in the early 90s. Early 90s.
Yeah, early
Before
40s.
you were even fucking born.
Early 40s, your first silent film.
My first silent film with Charlie Chaplin, man. I was a kid. Remember the kid in that movie? That was me. Robert Carlyle, who's a phenomenal actor, he's on Train Spotting. He's been every fucking thing. Google him. He's amazing.
Right.
So Bobby got me into this theatre company called Rain Dog, and I did theatre, everything from Shakespeare to improvised stuff and whatever. Just 4 years of that.
Right.
And then the casting director, Patsy Pollock, Bobby asked her to go and see me, come and see the show and see me. And so she shows up and, listen, I want you to come and meet Mel Gibson tomorrow. Next day, I walk up, there's this fucking massive line outside this hotel. I'm like, fuck this, I'm out here. And the woman came out and went, oh, no, come here. So she takes me upstairs and Mel's in there. We just sit on the floor and smoke cigarettes. I don't know why we were sitting on the fucking floor. It was a perfectly good couch there. But anyway, I diverse. Whatever the fuck, I've just lost my words. Tequila just got me.
It's digress.
I digress, sorry.
It's okay if you don't know the English language that well.
I divert? What the fuck is wrong with me?
I divert.
I digress.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this is going so well. And so anyway, right away, I was sitting there smoking, and he's like, so can you ride a horse? I was like, fuck yeah, I was born in the saddle, man. I've been on a horse in my life. I live in this, grew up in the slums of Glasgow. And he said, great, I'll see you up north. Great. And I walked out of the place like, fuck, I just got Braveheart. I'm going to be in Braveheart. And it was like
only one of the greatest movies of all time.
It was six Oscars, some shit like that.
This guy.
Gladiator, 5 Oscars. I'm the Oscar guy. You want to get me an Oscar, put me in your movie. But it was a 2-week gig, and I got on well with Mel back in the day, and he liked me, and he just kind of keep fucking hitting things, and it just grew the part,
right?
You know, and ended up it was like a 6-month gig.
Because it was initially one scene.
It was initially just a couple of scenes where they take my wife away. I got married. They take my wife away, prima nocta thing. Then I killed the fucker. And no, actually, that wasn't even supposed to happen either. She was supposed to kill the guy. Then he decided I should. Then he just kind of grew from there.
Right.
And like I say, 6 months later, I was happy as a pig in shite.
Yeah, well, it had to have been your acting because you're a prick to be around. So you probably were just so
I'm
good.
A total prick. Yeah. I ain't gonna fight that. I love being a prick. I practice being a prick.
Wake up in the morning, look in the mirror.
And go,
yeah. When you got to set, were you nervous?
Shit in my drawers.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's a huge set.
I never felt that. I don't know if we call it anxiety or nervousness or whatever, but I was fucking shitting myself.
Spinning.
I mean, this thing was like, it was huge.
Right.
You know what I mean? The fucking map boxes were this size on the cameras, and it was just this huge crew. They built this whole village, and it was up the north of Scotland. It was the first few scenes, and then before we moved to Ireland, and it was just this epic thing. And then these massive, you've seen the battle scenes. I mean, I would just sit and watch this shit, and I'd be like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Crazy
What am I in here?
choreography.
What am I in here? It was crazy.
Yeah.
And they had the whole Irish volunteer army were all the extras. So when you see those two crashing together, they were kicking the shit out of each other. Mel's like, hey guys, you know this is just a fucking movie. Take it easy.
Yeah.
And it was pretty amazing. And then I thought, okay, I'm in the film business now.
Yeah.
So Mel invited me out to California. I said, no, I'm gonna stick on stage for another year or so, or whatever. So I did theatre for another year, and then I did another movie, The Saint, I think it was, and then I came out to do a David Fincher movie, The Game.
Yeah.
And then it just went on and on.
How was working with Fincher? Was that crazy? He's the number one director I want to work with.
He's fucking genius.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, I still didn't know nothing.
Give me
You what?
But don't you raise like his apartment or some shit? Wasn't that the same director that like you fucking like in New York? Doesn't
Nah, that's Tate Taylor. He's a great director. He directed
I
The
thought it
Help.
was that
I was
movie.
reading
I'm going
his
to tell you
bio.
this story about Fincher. I don't know if we can use it, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
We're gonna use it, and if not, I'm gonna put it on blast anyways.
So I go to Fincher's house when I get there. He's where was it? Los Feliz. He was one of those gated community things. So again, he's got this fucking big, beautiful house and shit. So we're just walking around, we're chatting about this and that. And I see this big fucking sofa, this huge sofa. And I go, wow, man, that's some fucking sofa. I don't know why I said it. It was just caught my eye.
Right.
And he's like, oh, you like that? I said, yeah, it's cool. He went, great. I was like, then forgot all about it.
Right.
2 days later, truck pulls up outside my house. These fucking guys, took 6 of them to carry this thing into my house. They bring this couch in. I'm like, what the fuck? So he gave me the couch. I'm thinking, what's wrong with this guy? It's very generous. I mean, I don't need your couch, but thanks a lot anyway. Turns out, when he was going through a divorce, his ex-wife had that couch specially designed, and she loved it. And he knew she loved it. And so he fought to keep the fucking couch. But he also knew his ex-wife was friends with my ex-wife. So he knew if she turned up, I wasn't divorced at the time. So anyway, the ex-wife turns up at my house and walks in and sees the fucking sofa. So he'd planned this all along because he knew
Strategic motherfucker.
the fucking wife
He's
would
a
turn up.
strategic motherfucker.
That's my fucking couch. It's me and the Pitbull's couch now.
Come on, boy.
It's my shit.
You can't make 7 without being 7 steps ahead.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
That
That's
was,
a fact.
It was a move, man.
Damn, that's a strategic one right there. I got to take a page out of that book.
Damn, he's toxic king.
Yeah, he
He's
got
brilliant, man.
He got
He's
it.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that in
So
my
I
book.
just wish I had more experience on camera when I worked with David because, yeah, you know, you don't want to do too much because I don't want to overdo it because because this is what they gave me this but he wants you to kind of fucking expand it and create something and I was a kid. I was an idiot. Still a fucking idiot. But anyway, it turned out all right. You know.
How many? He does a lot of takes. Is that true? I heard he does like 70 takes.
You've known with me, he's like Flanagan, you get one fucking take because shit. Get it right or get the fuck out of San Francisco. That's the choice. He's get it right or fuck off out of San Francisco. No, he does, he lets you do till he gets what he wants.
Right.
You know what I mean? He'll keep going till he gets what he wants.
Right.
But I was playing this homeless guy at the Fairmont in San Francisco. So I'm walking around this beautiful hotel, as you all know, and I'm barefoot. Because I'm playing this homeless. I play 2 characters, a cab driver and a homeless guy. And I'm walking about barefoot, and the security see me, and they're like, "Hey, you got to get the fuck out of here." So the 2 of them just fucking picked me up, and I'm like, "No, I just want to get a drink in a bar." Start playing up a little bit,
Right.
and they took me serious, man, and picked me up and just fucking tried to carry me out the place. I'm like, "No, I'm with the film crew.
Like, who's this crazy guy? Just, you know,
Yeah, who's this
shoes
crazy
on.
whole hair oil,
No
colour
fucking
come up,
shoes.
no
you look
shoes
homeless
on.
anyways. That's why they cast you in that.
It
So
was my best outfit. So anyway, that was just a wee side story. So that's enough of that. Thank you very much.
yeah. So then you start getting these giant roles.
Well, it was more giant movies than giant roles. to be honest.
But okay, I guess
know?
I guess you could say that. So do you start seeing some success where people are knowing who you are, offering you, or are people taking pictures with you? Like how did that happen?
I mean, it was, but Sons was really
Right.
You know, because when you're on TV, it's like you can't
Different.
fucking move. Well, you guys know.
Yeah, they can't
You
miss
can't
you.
fucking move.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we know.
We know.
Yeah.
Stars. Oh, wrong name.
We'll believe it. We'll believe it.
Yeah, we'll believe it.
So as you know, we live in an increasingly automated world, but there are some things that do require tedious manual work.
Yeah, man, AI's taking over right now. But luckily for e-commerce business owners, shipping is no longer a manual task thanks to ShipStation. They got you covered.
It's so easy to use the ShipStation dashboard to manage your orders. There's a free trial and it's a quick setup. So now's the time to try ShipStation out if you've been on the fence.
ShipStation makes it easy to automate shipping tasks for orders from every marketplace in one dashboard. It has effortless integration anywhere you sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more.
You can manage every order from one simple dashboard. You can print shipping labels. You can easily compare rates and delivery times to optimize every single shipment. And you can automate delivery notifications. I mean, can it be easier?
Now look, with industry-leading discounts, you'll never worry about overpaying for shipping. You could get up to 84% off. I mean, that's damn near free to me.
That's basically free.
And that's all on USPS and UPS rates.
And if that's not enough, you know, the boys got you covered. You can use our promo code to try ShipStation free for 2 months. I mean, come on.
Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation. And 98% of the customers that stick with ShipStation for a year, they end up becoming customers for life.
Damn, that's like the opposite of me, dude. My return rate is not great.
Look, spend some more time growing your business when you automate shipping tasks with ShipStation.
Make sure you go to ShipStation.com, use the code THECREW today, and sign up for your free 60-day trial.
That's ShipStation.com and use the code THECREW.
Listen, if you have a business, if you have any merch or anything, ShipStation is the company for you. Back to the episode. But so do you can you move the mic just a little bit closer because you're all over the place. So all that before is like a little bit leading up.
All right, yeah.
This fucking guy.
Fucking
I
guy.
want to know about Sons of Anarchy, and he's fucking off. So what was the audition process for that like?
Sons?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, my buddy John Linson was the exec producer on it, but it wasn't any fucking kid. I didn't just walk onto it.
Right.
Because Sutter didn't want me at first.
Oh.
And, want to keep me up, son?
No. You're good.
Sure?
You're good. You're good.
You want me
No,
you can have me nap through this if you want.
You're good.
Yeah,
I went to sleep at 6 in the morning.
sleep bag and a pillow in here,
No, I went to sleep at 6 in the morning last night. You know, it's catching up. It was catching up a little bit.
So it went horribly, I thought, and but you know, I got it, and
like, well,
that was that.
The audition went bad?
Well, I hated it
Yeah.
because I hadn't worked for a minute, and I didn't even know what the fuck I was going in, and anyway, it was just it's auditions. I hate auditions.
Yeah.
But it's before even. It's like everyone always says, when you go to audition, treat it as a job. Treat it as like you're there to work, you know what I'm saying? And that's not the way I treated it. I was just like, fuck it, man, just get this fucking thing over with.
Right.
Remember the words and get the fuck out the door.
Right.
And so then they started negotiating, and then they paid me fucking jelly beans, and that was that.
Yeah.
Off to the races. And then we did the pilot, sat for a year waiting to get picked up. Thank God they picked it up, and we did 7 seasons after that.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's great. What do you remember what your audition scene was?
No, it's on YouTube somewhere.
It is?
Yeah, it's fucking
Oh, it
horrible.
probably is shite.
Like the actual audition?
It probably
The
is
actual
shite.
audition.
The actual audition's on
It's
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
I've seen about 5 seconds. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that shit right off.
I would be so mad if any of my auditions was ever
Yeah,
on
it's
YouTube,
tough.
bro.
Oh, they're there. Trust me.
my
Go
God.
looking.
How can they do that?
I ain't looking. I don't want to see it.
Who the fuck knows? How did mine go on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You know
want
what
to
I
see
mean?
that shit.
I don't want to
Mine
see any of my
hell,
shit.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Fuck no.
When you were filming that first season, did you feel like it was going to be what it was, or you had no idea?
I had so many conversations with John Linson about it, the exec producer, who's a dear friend of mine, as like I said, but I just couldn't get my head around how this was going to work.
Right.
A story about fucking bikers and what? They just go around killing people and shit. I said, yeah, ain't that be done?
Right.
And it was the whole family dynamic, I think, is what made the success of the show, you know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, so... And plus, they collaborate. I mean, I don't know how you guys obviously work well together. Very well together.
Honestly, not really.
Not
Yeah, I
really?
hate him. I hate him.
We're not.
I get that.
You understand where I'm coming from, right? All right. At least we're on the same page.
It's okay. We'll just say, you know, just for podcast reasons.
Yeah.
And the public, we'll just let them think.
Gotta
that
look
this
good for
is
the
all-
public eye, you know? Yeah. So
We're good. And I worked with some cool fucking actors, and we all looked after each other. And when you were down, someone would be ready to go. If we did something shit, but like Mark Boone Jr., I love him.
Yeah.
He's one of my-
Booney.
Like Booney.
Yeah.
Booney would be like, nah, Flanagan, that was
Really?
I said, can I get another one? But I mean, I was kind of on the bench. He sort of benched me for a couple of years. I don't know if it was for personal reasons, because Yeah, let's not get into that. But anyway, he kind of benched me in the first kind of couple of seasons because he said no one could understand the fucking word I was saying. Like, because when I went for the audition, when I got a gig, I said, listen, I should do this in an Irish accent because my character was actually based on this real Irish guy who was in HA.
Right.
And I said, let me do the Irish accent. It's easier, a lot more softer and easier to understand, and the audience will get it. I said, because if you want me to play Glasgow, I'm going to play Glasgow. I'm not going to fucking soften it. What's the point? Right. To a posh Glasgow, fuck off.
Right.
There's no such thing anyway.
I just heard that Irish accent. Could you actually do that for the rest of the episode so we can't understand?
So the rest of the world could hear what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, here
Wow,
we are
that's
now.
actually good as
That's
fuck.
clean.
Yeah.
Jesus, Mary, and fucking Joseph. Here we go. We're going to do the rest of the podcast just like this. And ladies and gentlemen, get comfortable because this is it.
This is how he was greeting me when he opened the elevator. for me.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like, Michael.
That was the first time you ever met him and he was doing that. You were probably like, this guy's fucking out of his mind.
Yeah, I love it. I'm like, yo, he's fucking laced just like me.
But go on. So it was, you wanted to not posh it up.
No, okay, so because I'm real, man. I'm real. So I said, Kurt, if I'm going to do Glasgow, I'm going to do Glasgow. He said, but no one understands you. I said, well, it's tough shit. That's what you asked for. So boom, Flanagan was on the bench, and then I just started to soften it a little bit, and then he started writing me dialogue.
Right.
But that was then, it was a long 7 years, and it was a lot of fun. It was like getting up in the morning at fucking 4 a.m. or whatever the hell call time was, and jump on your motorcycle, ride to whatever location, way out, and whatever the fuck that may be, and
That's fire, though,
then
riding
ride
to the
bikes all
location.
day, and then fucking have a couple of joints at night when you're wrapped.
That's fire.
And then
That's what we do.
ride your bike. then ride your bike home. Then I would ride home, and it was wonderful.
That's fire. Like,
It was the
imagine
best job in
getting
the
on
world,
your
man.
bike, driving the location. And
Bro, and then
the
they
sun
did that
going-
during the day.
Yeah, all day long, and
the
then you'd get the
scenes.
sun going down over the mountains and stuff. We
Right.
up to 14 North, we'd shoot up at the Disney Ranch or whatever we were filming. It was just, I don't know, I loved it, man.
That's fire.
Bro, it's
the
one of
coolest.
the great, like, I can't even believe you're here because I love the show so much. So it's like, I know you as Tommy Flanagan, like, the piece of shite, but like also at the same time, I'm like, Chibs is like one of the best characters in that whole entire show.
I appreciate it, bro.
And yeah, it's just incredible. So what was your favorite scene ever for you?
Fuck, man. How long ago was it? Oh, God. My favorite scene. I don't know. Come back to me with that question because
All right.
I'll think of something. Favorite scene? Fuck.
There's so many. I would say
There was a few magic moments,
Yeah.
I'll say that. There was definitely a few magic moments that I really enjoyed.
I
Or like
I
most
started.
annoying or like least favorite scene in the film. Because I know we
That's a
all,
great question.
I
That's a
know
great
we all
question, too.
have those scenes that are like
Jesus.
fucking annoying. Like, damn, we gotta do this shit
Christ,
again.
I wish I could say what it was. I would love to tell. When these cameras stop rolling, I'll tell you my fucking.
They're off, right? They're off.
But what do all these wee red lights mean?
Yeah, what the
That means
like-
stop.
Oh, that means it's stop.
nah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
like a
stop.
stop
Yeah,
light.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
tell us
well,
it's
that's
Yeah.
no. I like I said, it was a great cast. The crew were fantastic. And we all become a family, don't we? You have to.
You know how that goes. 7
I
years.
I knew that show. Like I fell in love with it. It's the Funhouse episode, which is 2 or 3.
It's 1 or 2. Yeah.
And I like when you guys had that scene where you were fighting the carnies. I was like, this is fucking this is a magic show. This is special. And from there on, I was hooked. And I just remember seeing that scene and be like, this show's fucking sick. Like that scene was like to film stuff like that is insane.
Yeah.
A full on fight. It's just like we get to do some of that stuff in Power, but that scene was special.
Oh, we had
different
all
certain
sorts of
extent.
fights. But the stuntmen would come in and go, all right, Tommy, so you're going to throw a punch, then you flip a guy over your shoulder, then another guy comes up, nah. Chibs doesn't do that. You get the Glasgow kiss, boom, a knee to the balls and the Glasgow kiss on the way down. So it's a knee to the balls, the headbutt. If you watch the whole show, that's all I maybe throw a punch or two.
Right.
But it's always a knee to the balls and a headbutt.
Right.
Every fucking season, every fight scene.
That's a good tactic. Right there.
It was 110 degrees and they're all rolling about wrestling and shit. I'm like, I ain't fucking doing that. No. And Tommy, can you run across there? Tommy, don't run. I don't run, I'm sorry. Give me my bike and I'll zoom across there.
Headbutt, knee to the balls. That's all we
Headbutt,
got.
knees to the balls, doesn't run.
Yeah.
That's that.
That's all we got for you.
It's so funny because I actually I took these jeans from work as my microphone fell. I took these jeans from work, and sometimes I'm like, we'll take like a couple pairs of shoes, or we'll take some stuff, and I'm like, damn, did I take too much?
You're like,
Matt?
damn, am I bugging?
I was talking to him. He's like, I stole my whole bike. The last day I had to tell the story.
No, they said, Tommy, you know, it's just the last day and we're going to break down the sets and stuff, but you want to take a little memento, like a picture off the wall or something? I was like, fuck you. I'm taking my bike. Oh, no, I think we're going to put them, Kurt wants to put them in a museum or something. I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, Charlie, fix this. So Charlie had a word, and I think I get my bike, Charlie get his, Booney get his, and Kim get his.
Nice.
Did Boone get his? Maybe Boone
I'm
didn't get
definitely
his.
If I was on that show, I'm keeping my bike for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That's like,
yeah.
did you have the same bike for all the seasons?
No, they blew my original one they gave me in season 4 or something. They blew that up. The IRA blew it up or some shit. So they gave me a brand new Dyna.
Nice.
But I kept the original because obviously they blew a fake one up.
Right.
So I kept the original one.
So, like, were you into, like, bikes before this, or did this, like...
I love
kinda,
bike,
like,
but I couldn't ride for shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was like,
You can't drive. I drove with you. You can't drive for shit either, but...
first thing he says to me, he got off a plane, he even drives with 10 to 2 and all that. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I want to walk.
Bro, he took me home from the airport when we went to the 50 show. I almost died 9 times. I could not believe it. And he was driving a 10 and 2. I'm like, how is this possible?
Still full of shit, you motherfucker. You know, there's such a thing as Uber. I have a phone out, fucking gunpoint, get in the car, get in the trunk.
Get in the fucking trunk. Come on, me.
Fucking trunk.
Oh, man. So then Sons ends.
Sons ends.
And are you like, fuck, what do I do? Are you excited about the future? Like,
I'm excited about the future because I've got my baby daughter. She's about 6 by then.
nice.
I bought myself a nice house out of the deal.
You rich prick.
No, man, we're all struggling.
Yeah. SAG.
He's like...
yeah, SAG.
SAG, we're all fucking struggling. Come on.
Yeah. But you're rich.
I ain't
so-
fucking rich. I wish I fucking was, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's the thing, though. They all think we're all fucking millionaires. As soon as you get your face in front of your camera,
we pay them
he's
taxes.
loaded.
Yeah. Until you see what you get.
What you got.
Then what you get taken, your manager, your agent, your lawyer, you got to get a publicist when the show comes out. You fucking owe them money.
Yeah.
And you pay them taxes.
And then you got your taxes.
Yeah. You're getting legitimately 20-30% of your paycheck.
If you're walking away with if you're getting 40 cents on a dollar, you're doing right.
yeah.
That's about it. So, all this millionaire bullshit, yeah, you get that big check, but it goes fucking...
Yeah, they take
Right.
a big,
Everybody
they take
gets
a
a
big portion
slice.
of that shit.
Yeah.
It's a big
Yeah.
check. I mean, just as long as you know you're getting a big portion taken out of that shit, you'll be fine.
So people see like, oh, this person makes this much an episode. Yeah, divide that by 4.
Yeah. Half that.
Right.
Yeah. Then some.
Right.
Then
right.
some.
So you're excited about the future. You have a daughter at this
I'm
point.
excited for the future. My wee baby, she's born and she's 6 years old, and I just want to live life. And, I've got a nice wee place in the hills, and, I get a wee pony and stuff. I was just wanting to enjoy life for a minute, you know what I mean? Because I'd been grafting
Working
a long
for 7
time.
years.
Right.
7 years, you know what I mean? And it was hard to work in between shows because
you're telling
our
us.
schedule was so fucked.
Right, you're
you know what I
telling
mean?
us.
There was a holiday season and all
Right.
of this. You couldn't do blah.
That shit's work.
So yeah, but so after that, I did again. My favorite thing, independent movies.
Right.
This is where we all should be. This is where the gold is.
Right.
Is in the independents, because your writers and your directors hopefully have final cut.
Right.
And they make the movie they want to fucking make. It's not some fucking studio picture.
Right.
That do what the fuck they like with it
Right.
after it's done.
Popcorn it up. Yeah.
Popcorn it up.
Right.
I like that wee phrase.
Yeah.
So, I think independent movies is where we should all be looking towards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If these studios want to fuck us, then fuck you.
Right.
You know what I mean? As long as we all stick together, solidarity, bomb.
For sure.
That's a fact.
100%.
Who up the rah?
Yeah. Yeah. So did you have any projects that you loved that you did right after Sons before Force happened?
Oh, I did a Western that I'd always wanted to do.
Nice.
With up in Montana, of all places, man.
Montana, yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
tough.
fucking beautiful.
Crazy.
They call it God's country. Yeah,
Really?
I see why, man.
Yeah.
I've never been to Montana.
It's so
it's
beautiful, bro.
yeah.
Honestly, you just gotta go up there and just get in a fucking.
What does it remind you of? Like, what kind of place does it remind you? Because I don't know.
It's just
not
incredible
know.
landscapes. You know, you're driving
like
along the highway
ranches.
and it's just
Oh,
mountains
it's
and
like
it's
big
just
land and like fucking.
there's no fucking wires and traffic lights and there's nothing. It's just
land.
It's just space.
Right.
And there's beautiful
Probably
log
feels mad
cabins and
free when
shit.
you're out there.
Yeah,
Probably just
man.
like
Yeah.
kick your feet up out there.
Yeah.
That's a place to retire. I'm not for me, but I mean, it's just definitely a place to retire is Montana.
Yeah.
Montana.
Yeah.
Sounds like a place to retire. I ain't gonna lie.
But you know, it was a Western. It was Bill Pullman, Kathy Baker, and Jim Caviezel.
Nice.
And I'm sorry the rest of the cast. I'm old.
Yeah.
But it was great doing a Western.
Right.
Tom Hanna,
Yeah.
the Sheriff's Marshal.
That's
Scottish
tough.
accent again.
Yeah.
But yeah, riding about on horses, firing guns, end up in the old saloons, and yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
Good.
that's fun.
I really
Can't
enjoyed
beat
it.
that. Fighting
Yeah.
guns, riding horses.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Can't
shit.
beat that.
Yeah.
I had my daughter on set, and the publicist was there, and she was like, I think she was only 3 at the time. No, she's older than that. No, she was only 3 at the time. Did I shoot that during?
Because
My
this was
dates.
after Sons, right?
My dates are all off. It was just after Sons. Wait.
So you said she was like six.
She was
you said
born in
she was
20.
like 6.
Oh, wait. She was born in 2012. And then we wrapped Sons in 2014.
2014,
So, yeah, it was just after that. Yeah. So she's for 5-ish. And I wanted to put her in the movie, just a wee, just dress up in costume and all that. And they did. And then she was like, nah, I don't want to do it, Daddy. I was like, okay, honey, no worries. And then the publicist, there was a shootout. Spoiler alert. There's a shootout, and they said, "We're going to shoot your daddy here. You sure you want to look away?" And she was like, "Oh no, I see my daddy die all the time."
Really?
Yeah, she's like, "I see my daddy die all the time. It's fine."
She's gangster.
crazy.
Gangster, yeah.
She's like, oh, whatever.
Because
She's another day off.
Yeah, because she's been on. Yeah, every set I've been on, she's been on it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
And they
she's-
kill you off and everything immediately. So.
Oh, they love killing me.
Yeah.
I have been killed in every fucking thing I've ever been in.
That's not true. You
Pretty
didn't-
much.
You didn't die in Sons.
Apart from Sons.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much everything else though.
Gladiator and Braveheart. You're dead.
Done.
Yeah.
Hung, shot with 4 arrows.
You have that face though.
You just want to kill the fucker. Yeah. I got a very killable face. And body, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously you're a giant fan of Power Book 2 Ghost and Power of me and Michael. Of
course.
So when they came to you for Force, you're like, I would love to work with those guys. And they're like, no, you're going to be on the other
No,
show.
you're stuck with Joseph Sikora.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
I got to work with that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough then. I'll just go work with Joseph. And
Yeah.
two of the fuckers can fuck off. Gianni and Michael can bite my ass. No, I love Joseph, man. He's one of my favourite directors.
He's
He's
the
favourite
best.
actors.
Yeah.
I think he's a fucking force to be reckoned
Yeah.
with.
He is.
Nobody could touch him.
Agreed.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if he's not in that show, any other show, anything you watch him in,
Right.
nails it.
So
every time.
had you met him before? Oh, sorry, go on, Michael.
No, I was just saying he brings it every
Everything, man.
project. Yeah,
And
he
he's
brings
so
it.
professional. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
And when you go off book,
He's right there with you. He's
Bomb.
right there with you. Like he stays like, and it's not easy to kind of like follow people when they come off book though, because like certain things like you got to be real instinctive with your responses. Like sometimes like it's hard
Yeah.
to catch that, but Joseph he'll be right there.
I didn't give up.
Yeah.
We started doing the improv back and forward. Then he started getting to Chicago history, and I'm supposed to be there. Like my life. I know
Once he started
all
talking
the
about
shit.
Chicago, you're like, all right, my
And then I was
guy.
like, oh, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, cut. that's all I got. I can't do no more.
He started talking about Chicago history. He's like, all right,
Chicago
you got it.
gangs, the north side, the east side, this, that,
You got it,
I was
homie.
like, well, okay, I'm done. I'm out.
That's so. Had you met him beforehand or no? Did you know him before Force happened?
I didn't know. It was who called me up? Was it Courtney?
Probably Courtney.
He's probably
Courtney, Courtney called me up along with our original showrunner, Munich.
Yeah.
just after COVID. And it was literally just after it. And it's just February 21, you want to be in Chicago, come and do this show. And my hair's down to here at a point. It's COVID. And I'm a fat bastard. I'm thinking...
Just chilling at home.
just chilling at home.
No haircut.
No employment, no nothing. So I just... And Courtney's like, will you keep the hair? And I says, yeah, sure. Which I fucking instantly regretted.
Yeah.
And then I just... Chicago, the food, and... the cocktails just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I mean, I lost 30 pounds when I in between shows.
Damn. So the food is ass in Chicago, basically, is what you're saying.
I'm not. Chicago, I love you. Don't let these motherfuckers try and twist things. I love Chicago.
You literally said it was the worst city you've ever been to. That's crazy. Actually, you know what? I talk shit about New York, and I lived there, and Power's a New York show. And I don't love New York, so.
No, Chicago, apart from the heat, is a great town.
Yeah.
Apart from the fucking...
Or the cold.
The cold, I don't mind. I'm Scottish, for fuck's sake. You're tougher than you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I bet I could beat you in a fight, though.
Nah, you're too small.
It doesn't matter. I know a lot of
tiny,
things.
son. You chew my ankles or some shit.
I'll single leg take you down
Hamstring
and
me?
fucking put you in a little guillotine. It'd be the last thing I
I'd
ever
love
did.
to see you try.
Yo, imagine.
Ding, 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 ding.
Imagine you two in a fucking ring.
Wait, so what was it like growing up in Glasgow? Like what? I'm curious.
I grew up in a place called Easterhouse, which was in the 70s and 80s was the roughest housing project west of the Iron Curtain. And I'm sure half of you fuckers don't know what the Iron Curtain is. It was when when Russia was a communist country, they put a wall, pretty much a wall, straight through Europe. So west of that was Easterhouse in Glasgow, and that was considered the roughest housing project in Europe.
Really? In Glasgow?
Glasgow. It's a fact. Look it up. Google it.
Damn. And were there guns? Were there guns there or no?
No, it's all stabby.
Yes, it's mostly That's what I was just curious
That's
about.
even worse to
I
me.
mean,
I'd rather
this-
get shot than stabbed. I ain't even gonna lie. I'd rather not any of those happen to me, but if I had to choose, I'd rather get shot than stabbed.
That's crazy.
Stabbed is like...
Oh man, everything all starts to come out. When I get stabbed, fuck, when I get old intestine tries to squeeze out that wee hole. It's,
Yeah.
And it's fucking painful. I mean, it's not a painful stab, but I've not been shot, but I've been stabbed plenty of times. Not plenty of times, a couple of times, few times, several times. Just don't try and run water through me. Fucking sieve.
God, yeah, that's old.
But yeah, so
It's a beautiful. It's such a contrast, actually, Glasgow, especially where I lived. I lived in the old. It was like the tenements, like the brownstones.
Yep.
Not like brownstones. These were shitty tenements.
Right.
These were fucking garbage made out of cardboard and chewing gum. But you go out the front entrance, which we called a close. You got a front entrance, and you were right into the fucking gutter. It was just burned out cars, like snottery kids, an old fucking mattress, and just shit. Just the fucking ghetto shit.
Right.
But the back way, it was all these beautiful rolling green hills of Scotland and all that shit. And that was my world. I just was like, fuck that. Off I'd go and just wander for a while,
Yeah. I follow this TikTok account of this guy who like herds his dog is like a sheep herder. Bro, it looks like the most beautiful place in the world. That's why it blows my mind that like it's actually like there's like ghetto and stuff there.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's such a beautiful contrast.
Right.
It's, you have one side, you have a lot of violence, and the other side, you have this most beautiful architecture and countryside, and some of the most beautiful people you'll ever meet.
Right.
I mean, Scottish people are, in the most part, genuine, friendly, fucking loving people. What are you screwing your face up for?
You?
Apart from me. I didn't mention me.
I'm just curious.
It's most Scottish people, the majority.
Yeah.
Not this fucker. I've always been a horrible fuck.
Are you close? Like your family? There's still some family that lives there.
Yeah, I still get 2 brothers, and my sister's still there, and a bunch of nieces.
Yeah. Was Sons big in Scotland?
Sons is big everywhere. Still, it's massive.
Yeah.
And there's another thing about this whole fucking streaming bullshit. When it was Sons, streams all over the world, and you're getting pennies.
Right.
Literally fucking pennies.
Right. Yeah.
I got checked the other week. I'm even going to tell you, it's embarrassing. I was like, you kidding me?
Yeah.
This is residuals?
Then a friend of mine who was not an actor said he got a check, which was not pennies.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, really? That's
Oh,
how it
like
works.
producer. Yeah. That's bullshit.
So anyway, this is what we're fine for, I suppose. So
Right. For sure. 100%.
Oh, it's AI fucking garbage.
Yeah. So when you went back to Glasgow, was it kind of insane after Sons?
It was mental, yeah. And the first thing people would say to me is, what's with the American accent? Are you fucking kidding me? Did you hear even a trace of American
Oh,
accent?
they were saying that you...
They were saying to me,
Damn.
here they don't understand me.
They're like, you sold out.
Yeah, like, you fucking sold out.
You fucking sell out.
You went to the other
What's with
side.
American accent? No, I mean, I don't know what you're fucking saying. Fucking can't win, man. Over here, they don't understand me, and over there, I'm too American.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Just get the
You
fuck
can't win
out of
for
here.
shit. Can't win for
Just
shit.
get out of here.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm out. But I'm going to go back, actually, as soon as the strike's said and done.
I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm going to. There's this brilliant writer, director, Lynn Ramsey. She's fucking incredible. I did a movie called Ratcatcher back in 2000. She did a movie with Joaquin Phoenix called. I was.
Yeah, you were never really there.
I was never. Sorry, you were never really there.
Great movie.
So me and Lynn have decided to team up, and we're going to write this beautiful fucking. She's already written it actually, but we're going to
Right. Get
finesse it and whatever. And it's a beautiful little independent movie we're going to do together, and then we're going to write Easter House, which is where I grew up. And
Do you basically have the key to the city of Glasgow?
I fucking hope so, man.
when you go back, do people go crazy or no?
Yeah, but I don't. I'm a
Like, are
hermit.
you like the Justin Bieber of Toronto?
I'm a hermit. I'm a very private person.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If I walk around the streets, there's always somebody coming up.
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
we were walking around the fucking airport. People were going nuts. I was like, "Damn, I thought I had it." I was like, when I walk around the airport, I'm like, head to myself, bro. People, they saw me like, "Fucking Tommy, is that Chance? Is that Chance?" The people elbowing me out of the way. I'm like, "Ah, fuck."
I've saw them do it to my wife. Like I've been in the airport with my wife, and there's people just bat, and you're like, "Oh, you
Yeah,
fuck."
they don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
And then when I'm with my baby,
Yeah.
You don't play around.
come on,
People don't
you
care.
should know better.
People don't care.
But you were
I
very
really don't
give a
mind.
fuck.
I will give. I give anyone my time. Sure, no problem. Whatever you want. Not a problem.
Right.
But with my baby, man, it's just scary. You're like, get the fuck away from my child.
You sounded like Shrek just then. My baby.
My baby.
Yeah.
Get in my belly.
Dude, he was
That's not
buying
Shrek.
drinks for people at the bar. People were asking for photos. They come over, take photos with him, and then obviously,
like, "You want a drink?"
He's like, "Get him around." He was buying everyone drinks at the airport. I'm like, he's
W guy.
Yeah.
W guy.
yeah.
Gotta love
That's
him.
how I'm fucking broke.
All the tequila shots for the whole airport.
Fucking the whole airport's all drunk.
The
We're
whole
staggering on
flight.
the plane like that.
You got the whole flight drunk. Everybody's like,
Yeah.
Who's the coach? Right, drinks are on me.
You with Coach, man. Everybody come with the first
Everybody,
class.
coach, let's go.
Yeah. So what was it like when you were filming Force? Like when you were with Chris Lofton? Because you guys, I will say, even though your show's not as good as ours, I will say you guys have a fucking incredible group of people.
The cast in that show is fucking phenomenal.
Shane,
Yeah.
Isaac, Chris, Joe.
Lofton,
Yeah, the man.
unbelievable.
Gotta love
Yeah.
Lofton.
Isaac, unbelievable. Big Shane come back in season 2. I didn't recognize the guy. He was so good. I went, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Not that he was bad in the first one,
Right.
but it
He's-
didn't give him fuck all.
Right.
He was just this big dummy that stood next to his dad and
Right.
kind of took a beating every 5 minutes.
Right.
But when he come back,
Different beast.
different beast, man.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Here we go, Shane. I was so proud of him and so happy to see him. Just
Right.
to get
just
a
see
chance,
it,
get the opportunity to actually show his fucking stuff.
Like,
and
you love
and
to
it was
see it
beautiful to
actually
see.
get that chance.
Right. Just a fucking great group of people. Like no matter if it's not as good as our show, you guys just have like a great group of
Yeah.
people. And I dude, I want to work with Chris. Like I love those guys.
Nah.
Lofton's special.
Did you gel with everyone immediately or what? Like
100%.
yeah.
100%. Every motherfucker. From
Yeah.
the drivers to the fucking caterers. Because that's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like you meet Tommy, you feel like you met him 10 years ago. bro.
Dude, I
You
feel like I've
you
known this
knew
guy
him,
forever.
Like you know him forever.
Maybe
yeah.
because I've been watching him on TV for 7 years, but
But
Well, like, it's
I
not
think-
even that though.
yeah.
The way he treats motherfuckers
Right.
too is like he just brings you right in. Like, you feel me? Like,
I think it's I don't know. Maybe is it honesty? Is that what it is? Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't
Honesty,
know.
realism, just
Realism.
being real, yeah.
You know, If I don't like some fucker, you'll know.
Yeah, who? Tell us. Who?
You prick.
He didn't even fucking wait a second.
He didn't even wait. No time wasted. That shit was right.
Well, that was obvious.
Right on.
Dude, it was so funny. We were
10 and 2. I'll fucking slap the 10 and 2 at you, you wee prick.
we were driving home and Chris.
You were driving like 10 and 2, man. Like, fucking get walk.
Uber pull your shit.
Bro, it's so funny. I said, dude, we're all gonna fucking get in a car accident and die, and it's gonna be like Power Book 2 Ghost Star Gianni Pale dead in car accident and 2 Force actors. And he was like, how the fuck did you get top billing?
Yeah, fuck you. You didn't get top billing. I get top billing. Flanagan and other fuckers dead.
Flanagan and some other fuckers
Some other
dead.
fuckers.
No, but it was so funny because Chris.
Flanagan and Lofton. Some other cunt in the
Flanagan
back.
Lofton and like some other guys that was with them, I guess.
Some little guy.
Dead in a big ass Range Rover.
Our numbers are so much better than yours.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I've never
Dude, we
seen-
broke records this season.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah.
Good. I'm so good. What kind of records do you break?
All of them.
We were the
Talk
second.
a lot of shit.
First.
Whoa.
We broke all the records on the network.
Stars on-
No.
on the network.
Let's not mention those
Yeah.
motherfuckers. We
No,
can't
I'm
do
just
that.
saying. We
Oh, not those motherfuckers.
Right. We broke all the records.
We broke records, but no. Joseph's show broke fucking records.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Smashed.
Joseph's show broke the records, and then when the boys,
But wait till number-
when the boys came back.
Yeah, but wait till number 2 comes out, son.
No, you can't promote it.
I ain't promoting fuck all. I'm just saying any records you might think you have, you may as well throw them in fuck because they're just going to get smashed right out of the water.
Second most watched show on television that day. You know what I'm saying? First, like what was that? Number one, like rated.
Yeah.
Whatever. Number one most viewed on Stars.
It was something
on
like
Now
that.
Stars on that other shit history.
Yeah. We'll bleep. We'll bleep
Yeah.
it all.
But you know what? This is cool, actually. I hate doing these fucking things, but this is all right, apart from that prick. But this is all right, Michael.
Because it's always like with other people, it's like oh, we gotta talk business. Like us, we
Yeah.
can just like fucking talk shit.
Talk
and just
shit.
be
It's
stupid.
very
Fun. It's the most fun shit to
What else you
do.
want to hear? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and that's one episode I had to choose. Fuck off.
Y'all saw it.
Y'all
already.
saw it.
I had to
Tell me
really,
about it.
I had to really dig deep there.
I had to dig deep, you know. I got into some very dark places.
Yeah.
You know, I was really method for this one. You know, I for the whole week, I didn't wear any shoes. You know, I shaved
Walk through
my
glass.
hair bald, shaved my hair bald. I cut off my eyebrows. Like I had to get into that mode.
Set my
you know.
balls on fire.
Set my nuts on fire.
Oh,
you know,
shit, a lot.
It was a lot going on, but we got into that pocket, and you know, it translated.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But that's why we have this show, because we know the actors in the universe as people, and we just want to highlight them. The crew members we've had on tons of, pretty much almost half our crew have come on episodes. Like we have fucking fun. So
Good amount.
that's
I mean, what I want to do in the future when we have breaks in between is I want to do independence. I want to make and write my own shit, and because I've got stories to tell, and I've been procrastinating about doing this stuff for like a fucking decade now.
right.
So that's that time.
It's time to do it, man.
It's that time.
Why not? The strike goes on and on and
We're
on. I
getting
mean, I
fucked.
can't work during the strike, obviously, but I'm going to go to Scotland, and me and Lynn, when this strike is all said and done, we'll get to work.
it.
Right.
I'm gonna get to
You
it.
know, just get to it.
Gianni's been getting to it, writing and shit. So it's like, well, what else are we supposed to fucking do?
Yeah, fuck the studios.
Yeah.
Let's write it.
Yeah. And then we go to Scotland.
Let's be our
and-
own studios.
Yeah. We go to
I'll go to
Scotland.
Scotland,
and
live in Flanagan's castle.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you show me some
Really?
hot Scottish girls.
Well, you wouldn't have to look far, son. They're all hot.
Is that good there?
They're all gorgeous.
Yeah.
Scottish women are, yeah.
Oh, really? They are?
Yeah.
We out.
Oh, I gotta get Ryan.
Yeah,
Scotland.
we out.
Yeah.
We out.
Where do you think all these good look things came from? From my mother. I just called my mother hot. Did I just call her my 86-year-old mother? She's hot.
Oh my God.
We can
Tommy.
cut that part out, I think.
No, that's gonna be the we're gonna clip
That's the cold.
that.
That's the cold.
It's a cold oven. Yeah. Do you have brothers and sisters or no?
I just told you that. You're fucking listening to
How
me?
many do you have?
I have 5. No, there's 5 of us. And,
Yeah.
my mom was a single parent, which
That's gangster.
Damn,
Taking care
sweet.
of 5.
and that fucking hood, man. You know, in the ghetto and shit. It was just it was rough.
That's
But
a tough time.
she was a smart, intelligent, tough lady, and she kept us all together, man, because we could have quite easily slipped into so many dangerous situations. But she was always there, always there. She worked her arse off and wouldn't take nothing from anybody. I mean, my mom was my hero in the story.
Same.
That's fucking awesome.
I mean, we're all, you know, we love our mamas and stuff, but
Yeah.
my mama did some fucking, you know, she worked her arse off.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Sacrificed
awesome.
a lot.
She sacrificed her life.
Yeah.
Gave up her whole life. He fucked off and left us when I was about 8. He would shop occasionally and he'd then break your heart and fuck off again.
Yeah.
And then it was just my mama, and you know.
Yeah.
She did what she had to do.
How proud was she, like when Sons of
Oh my! I took my mama. The Braveheart premiere in Scotland was in Stirling, and the people turned out and lined all the streets. They had fucking torches, you know, flaming torches, and it was incredible.
That's a crazy.
fucking premiere.
Thousands of
fire.
people. So I mean, I could have took any chick, whatever, to go to but I want to take my mama. So I take my mom at the premiere, and anyway, we get in there, and she's a nervous wreck and all that stuff. And There's a million stories I can tell you about it, but I'll just cut to. So we're sitting watching the movie, and then the arrows, and she's like, "Oh my boy!" I'm sitting right next to you, mom. It's all good.
I'm good, Mom. I'm right
right
here.
here, Mom. It's all good.
Well and alive, but
It's all good. But I remember that experience, man. Just the first time I saw that movie, the horse hoofs, ba-dum, 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 and James Horner soundtrack, and oh my God, it was fucking amazing, man.
especially watching that with Mommy, like
My
damn.
mom's so proud, and you know,
fucking awesome.
That's a different
because you know what I
feeling.
mean. Kind of like it was, I'm gonna go back to the shelter again. How rough it'd been, and you know, and still was at that point, you know, to an extent. But yeah, it was that was a great experience. I was really happy to do that with my mom.
Yeah. Does she watch everything you do, pretty much, or?
She does, yeah. She was very fond of what I did in Peaky Blinders. That was her favourite thing. She was very fond of what I did in
Nice.
Peaky Blinders.
Nice, and she knows Ghost is better than Force, obviously. So
I don't. What's it called?
it's called Power Book 2 Ghost.
What? Powwows with a ghost. Powwows with a ghost. Oh yeah. I think I've seen it. It's on Nickelodeon. Yeah. I know that shit. Yeah, my daughter watches it all the time. So there's you tiny guys in it, running about,
Running around.
water
Dude,
pistols and shit.
dude, I'm 5'8", dude. I'm 5'8" in the morning.
And your heels.
What?
And your heels.
Yeah, I'm 5'8", bro. How
Good on
tall are
son.
you, dude?
6'1".
Fuck. That's pretty cool.
Actually, I look like a fucking little person. Next to 50, next to meth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Guys
lie.
are all
yeah.
eyes
How
up.
do you think I feel, dude? I'm like,
You should be on the box, actually. We should have brought
They
a
gonna
box for
they'll
you.
meet you. They gonna get the box for you. Have you step up.
yeah. All right, well,
But
Tommy.
that was 50. That show was fucking phenomenal.
Insane,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
What a
Denver.
great night, man. What a kickoff.
That show, that performance he put on,
come on.
crazy. Changed
Come
the
on.
outfit like 12 times.
He's something else, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bro, and
A legend. I mean, he's taking the piss out of my shoes. My
That went
view.
viral. Did you see everyone?
No, I just saw it. What
he
the
said,
fuck?
"This is rich people attire."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's rich guy shoes.
Yeah.
This is rich man attire.
Because 50 had the Louis on, I was like, I'm gonna roast Flanny right now. And I went up and I was recording 50.
Rich guy tennies, son. Rich
Yeah.
guy tennies.
He came to your rescue
Aye, I
immediately.
know, I love
Because
him.
you didn't know what to say.
I love him.
I had
love
you.
him.
I had you.
I was fucking drunk is what you had.
We was in the hotel lobby off like 4 Don Julio shots before we even went to the fucking party.
Fuck, sick. Time I go to the party. After the show, man, I didn't know what to say.
Yeah. You're like, I'm going back. And I texted you, I was like, you make it to the thing? No answer. But you were up at 6 a.m. You were like, I'm
Oh,
downstairs.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm with the girl, dude. I'm not coming out at 6 a.m.
No, I got up.
I closed.
Because I changed my flights to.
To our flight.
Yeah.
Sure
Yeah.
did close, not gonna lie.
I closed.
Like a dick, I offered him when I was drunk. I said, "Yeah, well, yeah, if you don't have a ride, I'll give you a ride home." You, Meg, I would offered you the same, but you were in that vicinity at the time. But like a stupid drunk fuck, I offered this little bastard a ride home, and then I thought, I got my man in my word, so I got to fucking change my flight and all this bullshit, and they changed it, and I was like, "Fuck."
That's a real. That's a
Honestly,
real guy though.
Bro, that's how good. Like,
That's a real
listen,
nigga, though.
listen. As much as I don't like him, that's how good of a dude he is. He legitimately changed his flight so he could be on mine and Chris Lofton's flight.
Because he said he was gonna give y'all a ride.
Right, he took Chris home and then took us home right afterwards. I'm higher on the call sheet, so I probably should have got taken home before Chris. But like, it is what it is. I was grateful
Such
for
a
the.
dick.
Yo.
What's a dick?
Yo.
I was grateful for the ride. No, but dude, that's just like the type of person you are, and
It's fire.
you'll probably say something, but like you've always just been like, and that's why people gravitate towards you.
I suppose so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to think I'm genuine.
Yeah.
There's no bullshit. Well, there's a lot of bullshit. We all talk a lot of bullshit. But but in here it's all real. You know what I mean? So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love you, Tommy. I love you so much. Listen, I'm just so glad I got to meet you. You are one of my heroes for real, but like, you're just a good dude. And dude, we're like, this is the start of a duo. This is the start of a duo.
I'm here for it.
Sons of.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Niggas of Anarchy.
That's it. That was the one.
Michael posted that.
Somebody write it.
That's crazy.
That's one of my favorite. That's one of my.
Can't fuck with that name.
Yeah, that's one of my best captions this year. I ain't gonna lie. I give myself a lot.
That was
credit
hard.
for that
Yeah.
one.
I didn't see it. He just showed me it.
Yeah, we look cool as fuck in
Cool
that
as
picture
fuck.
too, right?
Yeah.
Give me some.
With the fucking rich guy shoes and the
Yeah,
cool
with the rich
suit.
guy shoes. Like,
Come on.
They can't fuck with us.
Can't fuck with us,
Niggas
son.
of Anarchy, baby.
All right, Tommy, plug whatever you got. Your Instagram, all that stuff.
Plug whatever I've got. I mean, well, we're all unemployed at the moment, son. So what's the
Plug your Instagram, your social media
Tommy
stuff.
Flanagan, Tommy Flanagan
Yeah.
official on Instagram. There's only one. If you see any more, it's all shit. There's only one of me, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm on Twitter. There's only one of me on there as well. I'm on. Is it Threads?
Yeah, Threads.
Threads.
Whatever the fuck that is. Did you guys all jump on that as well?
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm already at 100K followers.
I've got like 11,000. I'm like, what's that?
What's that?
It's embarrassing.
What is that?
Yeah.
I need to check it, see if it's been up any. Maybe I should post something and then maybe I'll get something.
Yeah.
Maybe
She gonna be
that's what it is.
She gonna be hitting.
But no, that's about it. And we can't talk about anything else because can we see this over here?
Yep, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yep. We are
fucking solidarity.
Yep, with SAG.
And I got to see all you guys that are showing up in 100-degree weathers and picketing outside the studios. Fucking massive respect. And
Yep.
I swear to God, us three will get what else is down there.
Where do you think that came from? I went.
Oh, good on you,
I
kid.
just took it and left, but I went. No, I'm kidding.
You done made this cunt, didn't you?
No, I went. Actually, you know what was hilarious? I went and picketed at Warner, and then because we've been doing episodes in New York, and it has the power posters up. So now we're here, and we're like, we're just gonna. We never had the power posters up here, and we're not gonna promote anything anymore. We're just gonna have Crew Has It. We're gonna have people come on and talk because we have a lot of musicians, come on, talk about your music. We'll talk about your past, present, but we're not promoting anything. So I took my sign home because I was like, we're gonna put it in the studio. We're being solidarity with SAG. I forgot it. So I'm on the way to the studio for our first episode in LA a couple days ago. And I call Lofton because him and Mackay are doing the first episode. I'm like, yo, Lofton, do you have a strike sign? I left mine. I'm about halfway. I'm on the way to the studio. I forgot mine at my spot.
He's like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, he was like, I think my friend has one, but their car got repossessed, and so they had. And I was like, so do you have it? Yeah, I was like, do you have it?
Life story. What
Yeah,
about
so he called them in and they didn't have it. So we're driving by Netflix, and I'm like, and they're out there picketing. So I had Coops, my videographer, hop out, and I was like, just can you ask one of people for the sign?
What a dick.
He hopped right out, grabbed
What
the sign.
a
But
dick you
now,
are.
how many more eyes are going to see it? Hundreds of thousands of eyes are going to see it.
Oh, you compared to the hundreds of thousands that are seeing it every day on Instagram, you mean?
Well, we have a huge fan base here.
What is your
Correct.
fan base? What's the size?
I mean, listen, our most viewed episode's at 1 million.
You got a million on this?
They got a little more followers.
1 million. Our crew has an Instagram, 260,000. That's about half as many followers as you have. And we've
Almost.
only been around for a year. You've been around for 70. You know what I mean? You're not as quick as me, Tommy Flanagan.
The Hobbit strikes again. The Hobbit.
Yo, 70 is crazy.
Fucking Frodo is throwing shit at me. Frodo slinging shit at an old guy. Fucking
It's
shocking.
insane.
No respect. I gotta get no respect around here.
I love you, Tommy. I really do. You're a fucking
Listen, it's
awesome
been
guy.
a fucking pleasure if we're wrapping up here. And when this is all said and done, I'll happily come back. And
Yeah, please.
We'll talk about
talk about everything
how
that we can
fucking
talk about.
fantastic I am
Oh, yeah. No, of course.
on camera.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Without mentioning any of the fucking studios.
Yeah. Mike?
Listen, man, the boys are, we striking. We stand in solidarity with everybody. So right now, listen is just the podcast,
So,
vlogs, Where's 22 on YouTube. And yeah, we striking, man. We staying strong. So
Yep.
you know,
Yes.
we trying to get what we supposed to be getting. So
Listen, we're keeping people employed here at The Crew Has It. Nobody gets his bread except our employees and me and Michael. Okay, that is it. We're not giving any money to the studios because they're not giving money to the correct
And my
people that
fee
deserve it.
for today, of course.
but yeah, we had to pay Tommy $10 million to pull up.
Yeah,
but
we got him sweet.
No, come on. It's just 5 will do.
Yeah, we got him sweet green.
he gave us the friends and family
That's the
discount.
friends and family discount.
he gave us the friends and family
Just give me
discount, 5 mil.
give me a handful. That's it.
Yeah, we kind of dipped into production a little bit. You know, production costs a little bit.
And plus,
but-
we're gonna have to fucking pay for these subtitles this whole fucking episode. And the editor is gonna take like 4 hours fucking doing this.
he's gonna work overtime and shit. It's a lot going on. We went through a lot to get Tommy.
What is the language you speak in Middle Earth? What's that called again?
In Middle Earth?
Yeah, you know that fucking Shire stuff. What is it? What does Frodo speak?
R2D2.
No, you know what you're up to. Now you're talking Star Wars. Oh, this guy. Don't they have some weird language on that fucking twin? I can't remember the name of the show.
Why so old? I can't even remember it.
They've seen no dementia or tequila dementia.
I love you guys. Gianni V. Paolo, Instagram, TikTok, Gianni Vlogs, Crew Has It merch, all of it. Support the podcast. Drop a comment. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Michael, give us one.
Listen, man, the crew has it and we striking like a fucking match.
The Crew Has It, and you have it. Thank you so much, Tommy, for coming on. We appreciate
Peace.
it.
Thank you, boys.
I was trying to strike shit like a match late night.
Already cut.
Cut.